we're in. Okay. That one's smoking a bit of drag. Good morning, guys. Welcome back. As you can see around me, all you can see is the sea. Haha. I'm out today for the first time in a long while, hitting a few wrecks. So we've got some good weather today, nice flat seas as you can see, and yeah, we're going to get the jigging rod out and do a bit of slow pitch jigging today. I've not had the opportunity to do this for probably about 2 months now, so actually I'm quite excited and itching to get some rods down and try to catch a few fish. There's not much tide about today, it's quite a small tide. Really I should be doing a bit of anchor fishing, but I'm itching to get on a few wrecks and see if we can't winkle a few fish out. So let's see how we do. Sit back and enjoy, and away we jolly well. What should we start with? I think I'm going to start with one of these Joker slammers here, and as we get on, I'm going to definitely have a workout for this these couple of new side ones I picked up from Southwest Sea Baits here. Have a look at that for detail like a mackerel. Probably drop it down and lose it first dropping the wreck, but it is a beauty. Yeah, so let's have a go. But we're going to start off with the with this 130 grammer because there's not really much tide about. Let's see what we do. Just check the action of this out, guys, in the water. Don't know if you can pick this up, darting around. That's a little sharp lift. Lovely darting motion. Flutters down, darts around all over the place coming up. No wonder why them fish smash them. Lovely. Right guys, here we go. Got the little Joker slammer there. Just have a look how that one works there in the water. Darts around. I'm going to get that down now before we get onto this wreck. Not got much drift going. This is actually the third wreck I've hit so far today. I've caught absolutely nada at the moment. Not had a single touch. I've not seen a single fish showing on any sounder on any of the wrecks I've been on to. So hopefully third time lucky. But if not, we'll go 5th, 6th or 7th time lucky. We'll keep trying until we find some fish. So it's just a case of working until you do find them. I'm just dropping it down now. It's 218 feet here. Again, there's not much showing up on the way of the sounder at the moment. And it's still going down. It's a long way. There we go. We've just touched bottom. A few turns up, and let's start giving this a little workout. Right guys, I'm changing the lure over. I'm going for this Savage Gear mackerel coloured lure now. Picked this up in Southwest Sea Baits. Just want to have a look at how this works. It's got a real fluttery motion going down. Yeah, really fluttery, almost spinning. Okay, let's get this dropped down and have a go. Let's pop this up a little. It's got a real gyratory motion when it goes down. We're just coming over the side of the wreck now. Well, we're coming up the side of the wreck, so we're still over part of it, and we're heading along the side of it. So let's see if there's anything sat up the side of the wreck. Drop it back down a wee bit. Okay, back round again. We're just starting to get a bit of a drift going now, a bit of tide movement, which is really what we need. Right over the top of the wreck as we speak. Still not seeing anything showing up on the sounder. I think those tuna have eaten all the fish in town. There's a fish. Okay, we're in. We were just coming up through the water a little bit there, and we've hit something. Excellent. There's a load. I'm not seeing anything up in the water, but that was about 6 or 7 turns up. It don't feel particularly big, if I'm honest, but it's a fish and it's a start. It's a bass. Lovely. We'll flip him in. He's just gobbed a hell of a lot of stuff out. Now he has blown his bladder. Just let him down. Just going to measure this one, and he's, if you can just see that there, he's just on 42 centimetres, 43 centimetres, which is sizable. We'll keep him. And there we go, guys, 43 centimetre bass, just right for taking back and putting in the pot. So yeah, happy days, ideal. Back down again. 4th drift now on this wreck. So we've had the 1 bass so far. The last drift after the bass, to be fair, I didn't hit the right mark. I wasn't satisfied with it. So we are now lined up again. Looks a little bit better this time. sitting over the top of the wreck now, which is much better. Last time I just cut straight across the corner of it. I was a little bit quick in disengaging the gear and trying to get back down again. But yeah, we sat nicely over the top now. Drift speed's 0.3 knots. Don't know whether I just had a little hit there on the way down. It felt like I did. A couple of turns up. Let's give it a bit of a jig. There's a fish on. There we go. Feels like another bass. Excellent. A little bit further up in the water column, aren't they, guys? Lovely. It's a long way down there, as you can see, and let's see what we've got. I've got some colour. Yep, it's another bass. Brilliant. This one in again. We've got, and have a look at that one that's just gobbed up. Look. That's what they're feeding on, and that's why they're probably just up in the water. There's probably a nice little show of sprats. There we go, guys. This one's ever so slightly bigger than the first one, 44 centimetres, and happy days. Oh, here we go, guys. Just for those who like to know, once again, this is my little jigging outfit that I use. I've got the little pen squall reel, dead easy, little click to disengage the free spool, and it just clicks back in with a turn of the handle. No need to re-engage it. I'm fishing with the little Savage Gear 200 up to 200 gram jigging rod, slow pitch jigging rod, and I've got, as I've shown before, at the moment I'm using this Savage Gear 150 gram mackerel coloured jig, which is really doing the business at the moment. And that's about it. I've got 25-pound braid, and really not heavy, and I'm just heading back round now again for another little drift of this one. And again, this is going to be the last drift on this wreck, guys. Then we're going to move to another wreck which is very close by. It's only a very small wreck. We'll hit that, see how we do there, and then we'll move off to a completely different area if we don't find any fish on the next wreck. There we go, there's a fish. We're in. I was just playing about with the rod tip there, if I'm honest, and something latched onto it, so it was a bit of a lucky one, but you're better to be lucky than good. That's what I always say. Maybe we will do another drift on this wreck. We'll see what it is first. What do we have? We have got a whiting. Well, that's not really what we're after. Let's just get this unhooked. and drop that back. It's a nice whiting, but yeah, not what we're after. I have in the past had whiting on these wrecks to just under £5. My best is just touching just under 5, and that was on a set of feathers actually. But as I say, they're all right when they're that size. They're almost like a cod, and they'll eat like a cod. But I'm not looking to get into a whiting fest, that's for sure. And there's a big old girl coming past. And you can pick that up there on the camera in the distance. Great big Britannia ferries steaming along. I've no doubt in a short while we'll end up getting a big wash from that coming along. But for the moment, let's concentrate on getting this rod back down and seeing if we can't look into any more of these bass that's down here. Okay guys, we've just come to this next wreck. First drop down, it's only a tiny little wreck, but I have had quite a few fish here in the past. There's always seems to be something that likes to hang around here. Well, there often is anyway. It's raining now. Got some big old rollers coming in, and we're in. Oh, I've just dropped that. That was a decent fish, that one. Damn, that was a better one. As I say, there's always something looking to grab hold here. We're in. Okay. That one's smoking a bit of drag. I'd like, oh yes. I think no prizes for guessing what this is. I just saw, well, I was going to bring it up and I saw a big ball of bait fish sitting around the back of the wreck, so I dropped it back down again for another couple of jigs, and straight away I got hit. So it was definitely worth following my instincts. It's really lovely fighting these fish just with a jig. It's nothing, no lead swinging about, it's just you in contact with the fish. Lovely little jigging rod. That's going again. I really like this little pen squall reel. I know it's got a level one and most people jigging frown upon it, but I don't care less. I actually enjoy it. I love the instant click that you can engage the gears back in, rather than using the lever drag. I've got a Savage Gear jigging reel, and I don't like it. I don't get on with it. Yeah, it is a pollock, and not a bad one. Not huge, but still. There we go. Lovely job. I'll just grab him. Well, this Savage Gear mackerel colour's doing the business, isn't it? This one will go back, I'm sure. I'm going to dart him back. Let's see. Down she goes. Excellent. Got a couple of people over here in a RIB. They're going to come and say hello. What do they want to do? Howdy, you alright?
Alright buddy, any good?
Couple of bass, one pollock, just bits and bobs really. Yeah, just been waiting for a bit of tide movement, to be honest. Oh well, I'm going to go round and do one more drift of this one, and then I'm heading to a different wreck afterwards. But right, here we go again. Next wreck along. It's about 1.5 miles from the last wreck we were just fishing. And let's see how we go. Just got a little bit of the wreck coming up now. There's a fish. We're in. It's knocking a lot. Oh, I've just lost it. What was that? Oh. There's a fish. A fish on. Not quite sure what I've got here. It doesn't. Kicking away now a wee bit. What do we have? It's a nice big now that's a specimen size fish, that one. Excellent. That's probably what I lost a little while back. Over the top of the wreck now. We're in. I just got hit on the drop there. Didn't even have a chance to turn the camera on, and it didn't hit the bottom. Something whacked it on the drop. didn't go off too bad when I first hit into it. I wonder what this is. Possibly another good horse mackerel, I think. Oh, it's a pollock. It's a small pollock. Again, I'm going to dart this one back. There you go. I reckon he'll go and down to the depths. There's a fish. Oh, that's just done me. That was a proper fish. Well guys, I think that'll just about have to do us today. Been not such a fruitful day, but we've had a few fish. It wasn't the best conditions in terms of size of tide and tide movement. So to have nabbed a few bass and a few pollock and a couple of other bits and bobs is par for the course, but also pleasing. You know, it's always good to get a few fish under your belt. So there you go. Hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you again next time.